Evening and welcome to another update from Wargaming in a Cave. Apologies this is late. I know it's the 10th of August by the time I'm recording this, but as you may have seen from the tour video, I've just come back from France, which is really nice. Just a short update on that, if you've not had a chance to watch, I got a chance to revisit Sword Beach, which I've not been to for a long time. I went along there to see some of the monuments and to walk the ground, and before then heading over to Bayeux to visit the museum there and the British and Commonwealth War Cemetery, which was a very emotional place to visit, especially on a warm summer's day. All of those I highly recommend and worth watching. If you get a chance to watch the video, you find it useful, then feel free to add comments. The one thing I would say about visiting battlegrounds is preparation, because I knew I wanted to go to Easterham. I've been there plenty of times before, so I thought, well, not a problem. But the first car park I parked in was quite some distance from the beach, and on a very hot day, you don't want to be walking long distances when your time is precious. So when I go back for next year, I shall be planning where to park as all part of the planning and preparation, because just thinking, oh, I'm going to drive there and look around, and then you look on your Google Maps and you realise that the distances are actually quite substantial, and it takes a bit of getting around on foot. But anyway, enough of that and walking the ground. So if you get a chance to watch that, do so. As usual, any comments? Back to the Wargaming. So what has been happening? Well, a shout out firstly to more of our worldwide audience. I see that we've got people watching in the Philippines and the US. Thank you for your comments, and it's nice to have you on board and watching, and I hope you're enjoying the updates. What have I been doing? Well, I have got some painting done, and we did play Sword Beach. There's a video of that up, which was a really enjoyable refight. We used Rapid Fire 2. We've never really progressed onto Rapid Fire Reloaded. We thought about it, but we've stuck with Rapid Fire 2. We enjoy them. The game was good fun. The British got a victory. We may link some more Normandy battles. Haven't yet decided yet. But the plan for the August game is we'll be fighting Ancients and Hail Caesar 2. So that's what's happening Wargaming-wise. Preparation-wise, you may have seen on the Facebook page, I take some figures to clean up with me on holiday. So the wheel keeps turning, as they say, to keep productivity high. But the thought that struck me whilst I was on holiday is, why don't I take, if we get a decent light, why do I not take a small painting kit? So part of my preparation for next year's holiday has already started. I'm looking for a suitable small light that I can take, ideally one that's battery charged, so that productivity can be maintained, hopefully all year round. But anyway, that's enough of my holiday travels, and I'm sure my family will be, I know they're delighted to hear that I'm planning on painting next year as well as cleaning troops up. But yeah, this hobby of ours, it keeps on giving, doesn't it? Speaking of which, and how fantastic our hobby is, quick shout out to the War Games and Soldiers and Strategy magazine, their survey that they're having. Encourage you all to complete it. I completed mine last week when I was on holiday. The good thing that is you get a free subscription for a week to all the previous magazines, which is really good holiday reading. So I took the chance to catch up on quite a few past issues and to enjoy reading the magazine. I really enjoy it. It's my favourite of the free magazines, which are still going. The other two I really used to really enjoy, but Wargame Soldiers and Strategy is the one of choice for me at the moment. So yes, complete the survey and to feedback so that the results can be shared and we can see where this hobby of ours is going. So what have I been up to? Well, I'm going to show you my completed painted unit in a moment. But as for projects and books, this month or in July, before I went away, I managed to get hold of this, which is, as you can see, the Waterloo Companion by, I've forgotten his name now, Mark Atkin. It's a fantastic book. I've been after it for quite some time. Managed to secure a copy on good old eBay, and enjoyed reading it. And it will come in really helpful with organising our October game of Waterloo, our refights. It will help shape it. So that's been going on, and in readiness for our game later this month, I got myself a copy of Hail Caesar 2, the rules. Always useful to have a copy of the rules. So I shall make a start of reading on those. Time to show you though what's been completed and what's on the work table. So the only unit to be completed in July 2026 is this, my first 7 Years' War unit. They are front rank, they are Prussians, and they are depicting the 17th Musketeer Battalion. These are the first unit I've painted of 7 Years' War. The project I suspect will really get going next year. I'm hoping to do one more unit this year with the aim of getting to 12. It's obviously going to take me quite some time, but I suspect I'll focus more on it in the new year. So it's a bit of a long-term project. But that said, I have enjoyed painting them. I'm looking forward to playing the games with them. We'll be using, as I've mentioned previously, War for Any Age of Reason. As you see, they've come out, hopefully you'll agree, they've come out reasonably well. Apologies for this sword beach in the background, which is still there and needs packing away, but they have been duly completed. Just a reminder that under each unit I put the little label to remind you as to when they've been completed, and I've also had a little note there as to what they are, because I found that when I come to order standards I can't always remember, so putting a little note under the command stand helps no end. So that is the only completed unit for July 2026, the 17th Musketeers. What do we have on the workbench? Well, these aren't technically on the workbench yet. They're still in the whip area, waiting to be moved over to the painting desk. But you'll see they have been primed and they're ready to go. They are Seleucid Cataphracts by Aventine. I have primed them with metal primer. I shall dig out the name of it. It was recommended by... the Facebook handle is Saxon Dog Dave Imrie, who paints quite prestigiously and to a really high standard, and puts most of his work on Facebook. He did some cataphracts recently, and I've asked him how he's done them, so I'm going to try and replicate it. I don't suppose I'll get anywhere near his standards, but they're on the whip table for August. Hopefully they'll be completed. The process, I will maybe do a little video about it, depending on how the results turn out, just to show you what they look like. So they are part one of the whip for August. The second part on the whip tray are these front rank British Napoleonics. As you can see, they've been primed. They're yet to have their wash. They will be starting their journey through the painting cycle, hopefully, if not tonight, in the next day or so. And you'll also see there's a rogue American Civil War figure on the end there. He's just going to be painted up for fun. Moving over onto the painting table, we have this General Division figure. He's a Perry's officer. He has been completed. He has been varnished and is ready to go. He just needs to be based. The problem is I don't have a figure to go with him. I was thinking that as he's going to be a brigadier for an infantry battalion, I would paint a drummer to put him on the base with him. That means painting the drummer, and as you'll see, the drummer is waiting to be started, so he should hopefully be done in August as well. And the next unit to be painted are these French horse artillery battery. As you can see, they've had their faces done and their boots and shakos, so they're in the early start of the progress. The guns behind them are waiting to be painted. On the side table, the German artillery crews, as you can see, are coming along. They should all be finished in the near future, and I've got a few of the troops in Zeltbahn. They have been there for a long time, and they will be done very soon because they need to be progressed. Figure-wise, as far as terrain is concerned, this is as far currently as I've got with the Oosterbeek Gasworks. You may recognise it. It's by Ravensfort. No, Ravensfort. I've completely misremembered the name of the company who's made all my buildings. I do apologise. I will add that for the next meeting. My mind's gone blank, still in holiday mode. As you can see, it's coming along. It's not quite finished, but we've made reasonable progress. So again, hopefully the plan is by the time I do the September update, that will be just about done. So there we have it. That's pretty much it for the August update. A big thank you to those who have subscribed, if I can get my tongue to work, to the YouTube channel. We're up to 471 subscribers. Thank you very much. I'm impressed as to how high it's got. If we get to 500, that would be amazing. So thank you for subscribing, and equally thank you for following along if you're on the Facebook group. 246 followers on there, so it's good to have the feedback and to know that people are enjoying them and finding them useful. As ever, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask, and I'll do my best to answer them. Just thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it and sharing my interest in historical wargaming. Thank you once again for watching Wargaming in a Cave.